MLB Network is your exclusive. Season is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next.
And now, your 2019 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
James Paxton is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Digging in, Martin Maldonado, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
Maldonado leads off first with one away. And there he goes towards second. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2 ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. In the dirt here. Runner at first here, one man out. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Josh Reddick. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Houston, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Justin Verlander will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And it's fouled away. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the left fielder, Cameron.
Coming to the plate now, Cameron Maybin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner.
Runners on first with 1 down. Slapped hard the opposite way. Brentler is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Verlander pauses. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Romine.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Romine. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Encarnacion over at second. LeMahieu at first, 2 out in the inning. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Hey, there's another mistake right there. That pitch was intended to be
The
on the
first base,
outside
number 10.
corner, but it ended up in the middle of the plate.
Yeah, he's lucky he's getting this one back, Dan. You miss your spot by 2-3 feet like he did right there. This ball should have been driven even further.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Standing in now, Yuli Gurriel changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Josh Reddick would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. And that's the third out. One left for Houston. Score remains tied 1-1. Will Harris comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Will Harris.
George Springer is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 4, George Springer.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Once again, a 3-2. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Edwin Encarnacion. The winning run is at first base. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Cameron Maybin. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Was a sparkler, a double play, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. A look there at what the Yankees have available for them in the bullpen should they want to make a move here. Next up for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now the 1-2 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Reddick at second. Altuve on at first with nobody out. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw on the first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. The sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Digging in now, Alex Bregman. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Ready for another shot now, Carlos Correa, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Taken high and deep to right. Judge racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in game 4.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Jonathan Loaizaga trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Jonathan Loaizaga.
Robinson Chirinos will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he fouls this one off. The payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done, as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Houston leads this one 2-1. Roberto Ozuna takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Stepping up now, Brett Gardner, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Now the 3-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Stepping in, Austin Romine. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready with another 2-strike offering. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Didi Gregorius. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Now the 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. And a fly ball, and this should do it. Reddick has a read on it, and no problem here, Houston. The Astros are American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's awfully comforting to have a guy like this you can call on to shut the door for you. He went out there and put the hammer down, and sometimes that's easier said than done.
For my partners, Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Fans, our final